Welcome back to a cold January morning in Silverrun Forest. We're up here at the top right of the map. We can see our handiwork over the last 20-ish episodes, clearing all this area here. Our goal today is to continue through, push towards the world border, which you can see is based on those trees there. So yeah, let's jump into the excavator and get some trees on the ground. I think we're just going to finish off this little corner over here first, since we're close to it. And then we'll go around that lake around us right here, this lake that's on the property. I think we'll go around clockwise. I think this might just be a new pile right here. It's a little bit too far to walk anywhere. Between episodes I realised I mistakenly tapped the days per month from 1 to 2, and so that's why we ended up with 2 December days. So that's fixed now, so hopefully this snow season will come and go a little bit faster now. It doesn't really matter much. Either way, we'll go through normal days and the season doesn't matter too much to us. Squeeze up into this corner. Actually, that tree made it look quite different. Yeah, there's a lot of trees on the ground. This is not a financial problem at this point. It's just a matter of time about how fast our productions go through the material. As long as we can keep them fed, we're good. One of the things I am thinking of is we bought both this property we're on now and the property to the left last time. We're probably not going to get to the property to the left for a little while. And so I'm thinking, I don't know why. Yeah, I'm thinking we should probably sell that property back like we never had it. And then buy a production instead, because we own only about, I think there's like 2 or 3 we don't own yet, and if we can increase the consumption of our wood from our mills, that'd be great. Try to squeeze around this tree. There we go. Yeah, so this property to our right, we won't get to for another month or so we can build up our cash reserves to pay for it, and we also have enough money in our loan to cover it anyway. So now that this corner's done, I'm going to quickly do this one tree. Let's walk this back over to the pile, and then we're going to go jump into the menus to change what we own. Nice big healthy trees here. We've got a bit of leaderage to them. Alright. Let's shut that down for a sec. Jump into the menus. So what I'm going to do is unbuy this land that we haven't touched yet. And then instead, I'm going to look at the productions that we don't own. I think the flooring factory, which ones do we own? We own flooring factory, shingles, and art and wood turner. Flooring, shingle, art, wood turner. So flooring. So pet wasn't in that list, was it? Yeah, the pet one wasn't in the list. The other one that's is the barrel factory and the furniture factory. So let's visit that and see how much it costs. $110,000. I think that's a good idea. The furniture factory, even though there's a requirement for steel, I didn't get enough, did I? Oh, I did repay, so bye. Even though there's a requirement for steel, the chairs are very, very good. I'm just going to press pause on the game, and so we don't move forward. Then under productions, I'm going to turn off. Actually, because I press pause, I can't do that. I'm going to turn off this because it requires steel. But these are all good, these are all good, these are all good. So these will all receive it through distribution. It's both planks and long planks. We'll see how it goes. We only have one of the two sawmills distributing planks, but they're both doing long planks because there's a lot of productions requiring it. So we'll see how that goes. And yeah, checking out the end of the day and see what their numbers look like. So let's jump back to the excavator. Yep, I think I'll go this way. We'll go up and around. And let's get some trees felled. Snow is fading away by the looks of it. We've had some pretty bad frame rate glitches along the way. And there we go. Goodbye winter. Yeah, the frame rate dropped horrifically for a while there. Maybe 5 or 10 frames per second. It was really, really low. It must have been the game calculating when the winter was going to end. Oops, that's not good. So I think I'm just going to run down here. I think we may have missed a couple down here by the water. There's the line you can kind of see is like halfway through the lake. So we should own most of this. Just double check. And then since it's lunchtime, we'll break for lunch. Check those productions, make sure that they've got wood in them. I didn't check the didn't check the actual sawmills to see if they were full, or the paper factory. I think this one's not allowed. Yeah. Okay, so let's get back over here. I might as well stay pretty low on this hill and get the ones down deep in this gully. You can definitely tell the other side of the lake is out of bounds. The texture's very basic grass texture. I think we only have up to maybe this tree. Be careful to drag these out. This will be very hard to get them afterwards. Swing them to the left, maybe? Struggling with the slope here. That didn't get too bad in the end. There's a couple in here. Alright, so let's shut this down, jump out. We've done a pretty good job over here. It's cleared out probably a third of this farmland so far, I think. Yeah, it's definitely looking very, very deforested. Let's check our productions. So I think we're going to have to do some trucking. So paper factory needs something. I'm going to let this wood burn down and just use long planks for a while. But the sawmill's good. Those two sawmills are good. We've got some planks. Oh, I didn't change it to selling. No. So we're going to have a couple on the ground that we need to sell at some point. Alright, so let's jump across to the truck and pick up some logs and go take them to the paper factory. There we go. Alright, so there's none behind us to the left. We're up near the sawmill. Sawmill's over here. I think the first logs we had was on this piece of land to our left. Yeah, there's a couple over there rendering in now. Let's squeeze through the gas station. I think we want to focus on the ones that are the furthest away, I guess, which is these ones, and also the ones way back there. Yeah, there's still a lot left on this piece of land alone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's like at least 7 piles. So probably maybe even 10 loads. And then there's all that land in front of us that we've also done. Now I would have loved to have used a proper loading machine, but you know, with the speed, we're getting average maybe 3 to 4 episodes per farmland. You know, 30 something farmlands. It's going to take a while just to do the logging part, and so I think if we added in loading, it would be a little bit too arduous. And that looks like a full load, and it barely took a dent. Let's just see if we can navigate our way out of here. Need to do a U-turn. Might be able to go down here past the lake. pretty clear run out. Just trying to avoid. There's a physics glitch where if you're on a slight lean, you can see it there. Something weird happens. Yeah, something happens with the physics. I think it's fixed now. Yeah, it gets into a certain lane, and then the physics gets a bit weird. Alright, see, I'll try this way instead. Try my hardest not to hit any stumps. Yeah, there's logs everywhere. Alright, off to the paper factory. This definitely looks like it's too tall for this delivery. I think those top logs will definitely hit, so I think I'm going to go around and then back into the slot rather than trying to go under that bridge. A bit tight here because of the trees are in the way, but we'll work it out. Now I'm pretty sure this is going to be more than it needs, so we'll just leave the truck here, I think. Yeah, took hardly anything. Get back to the excavator and finish the day off. Because I'm not clear about where the world border is here, I'm just going to run across until I hit it as a human. So it's through here. So these are all in play. On the right hand side. You can see the texture change there. So there's not that many left up here. Maybe, yeah, about 10 or 20 on this hill at best. lake. Last tree. Try dragging it up the hill. There's a lot of tree stumps in the way. So I'm trying to be really careful about not getting strung up. Yeah, this piece of land went pretty fast. It wasn't too bad. We just have to now go across the lake. We'll look at the map in a sec. Oh, I hit that tree. Yeah, we need to just work our way back to the road. And then go around the other side of the lake. That was some pretty terrible cutting. Oops. Alright, yeah, so looking at the map, yeah, we've just finished all of this, and now we need to work around, and we'll work around this way. So drive down there, quick check our productions, pretty sure it's going to be fine. Great. Producing staff, plenty of wood. And our new production has materials and is working. Great to see. Alright, so it's 4:30, so I'm just going to drive around and call it a day. Say goodbye to the light. If I can find a way through. I might use the logging mod to just clear this stump out of the way. Turn super strength off. Wend our way through the stumps and the logs. We made a bit of a mess here, but oh well. I'm going to drive over these and I'll just push them out of the way. Good. Lots of stumps here. There's been a lot of trees fallen or felled. Just gonna get kind of up here to the road. We'll use the last of the light to get a couple of these small ones. And we'll pull these out to the road so it's easy to find them. Yeah, okay, there's still a fair bit on this property, but it goes way down there. So we've probably only done maybe half right now. Yeah, so I think it's quite wise for us to sell that piece of land back, not waste the interest on the worth of it, and use that money for the production instead. We still have the barrel factory to buy. We might do that next time. I think buying just one, spending $100,000 per month is probably about where we are from a financial point of view. We're making about 80,000. Yeah, that initial, cost for the factory takes a while to pay off. Then most factories make about $10,000 a month. So at 100,000, it's going to take a year to cut even, be back to even. And then we start making profit. So we have to be wary of that. But the more productions we can make long term, the more money we will make. So we're gonna spend money to make money, as they say. But it is a waiting game. All right, with that, it is nearly 5 o'clock. Call that a day, and then next time we will continue going left to right around the lake. pretty good progress for the day. We've cleared this entire side of a piece of farm. Let's jump across to our bus home. Actually, before that, we'll repay the loan. Jump across. Go to sleep. Snow is back, our nemesis. But welcome to February. Alright, next time we'll continue pushing through the forest. We'll get this these trees between the lake and the road done. Hopefully, probably 1 or 2 episodes, probably 2 episodes to finish this off. And then we can move on to the piece of land to our right, which is quite steep and yeah, it's going to be fun to do. Thanks for watching.